everyone. I just wanted to say a quick hello and check in to see how everyone is doing so far at this stage in the course. All the work that I'm seeing so far looks great. Discussion posts are right on track. There were no glaring issues with quiz number 1 last week, and everyone seemed to do quite well. So hopefully you're feeling pretty good about that. You've probably noticed that in this course, there's a strong focus on our final project, and all of the work that we're doing each week is designed to prepare you for this final project of developing a strategic plan, which also includes a presentation. And the strategic plan is about improving the school health environment for a specific population. So just as a side note, I'll confirm your assigned population by the end of this week so you can really start to wrap your head around where you're going with this project. So ideally, I'd like for you to be working on your plan a little bit each week. In this course, activities are already built in to help keep you on track. You've probably noticed that these activities are not graded. It's important that you still put full effort into each of these activities so that it can provide relevant feedback for you along the way. It's really, again, these activities are here, they're in place to make sure that no one really gets too far off track. As we look ahead to next week, I also want to point out that I added a couple of extra resources for you. You're going to find a link to some state physical education standards, which I thought was a nice complement to the rest of our discussion for next week, and a resource on developing a strategic plan. So I realize when you start to think about the bigger concept or bigger picture of developing a strategic plan, sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming or maybe unclear. And I found this resource from the University of Kansas that I'm hoping that you'll find pretty helpful. There's a lot of information there, so just certainly look it over. Take what information that you need or that you feel is relevant for you. But hopefully this will help to give you a little bit more structure around the process. Also next week you'll notice that I've replaced one of the 2 discussions with a peer exchange activity. In this activity, you'll answer a discussion question by video. So you'll then be asked to watch 2 other student videos, select your favorite or the one that you think does the best job addressing the questions posed in the activity. And then you'll be asked to provide a rating for that video on a scale of 1 to 5, plus about a tweet's worth of feedback. I'll evaluate this activity the exact same way that I would evaluate a discussion post. Also next week, you have an assignment that's due where you are to interview an expert, more specifically a health or physical education teacher in your local school system. So please, if you haven't done so already, use today or tomorrow to get a head start on setting up this meeting so that you have plenty of time to complete the interview and the write-up that follows your interview. I think that does it, guys. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out by phone or email. Both work just fine. Hope all is well. Have a great week, and